Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to tonight's episode of Nedbank Pitch and Polish. I'm your host, Khosi Khalil. Let's get started. We have officially hit the halfway mark of round one. Now, last week we wrapped up with the contestants from the green group, which means that tonight we're moving on to the yellow group. But before we get cracking, let's see how things stand in the competition right now. So Keenan and Lutando from the red group have gone through to the second round, and they'll be joined by Sbongiseni and Bandile from the green group. Who from the yellow group will join them? Time will tell. As you know, our contestants are battling it out for a first prize worth a staggering 1 million rand. The winner will receive 650,000 rand in cash, as well as a bursary worth 350,000 rand for a Raise Corp business incubation program. Of course, that's all thanks to the incredible generosity of our title sponsor Nedbank, our program organizer Raise Corp, and our venue sponsor, the Business Exchange. And just in case you think I've forgotten, we will be giving away another brilliant viewer prize, and you'll have to answer a question about tonight's pitches, so pay attention. Naturally, I'm very eager to introduce you to our first contestant for the night, but before I do that, I want to introduce you to tonight's judging panel. Once again, we have Monique Chinner from Nedbank and Alon Reyes from Raise Corp. And for the remainder of round one, they'll be joined by Nombenu Maliza, the Director of Corporate and Government Affairs at Volkswagen Group Africa. Welcome to the Nedbank Pitch and Polish judging panel, Nombenu. And first to face our new judge are Braden Snyman and Maja. They're the dynamic duo behind Gauteng-based Breeze Delivery. Let's see how they do in the pitching arena.
Braden, welcome.
Good morning, judges. Thank you
you
for having us.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Yeah, excited. Yeah,
Feeling good.
Nervous?
a little bit, but appreciate the opportunity. So thank you. Yeah,
It's like a short board meeting.
far away.
Okay, gentlemen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pitch and polish.
Hi, I'm Avi.
And I'm Braden, and we're the co-founders of Breeze Delivery. Breeze Delivery is a technology and last mile delivery platform that integrates with e-commerce websites and mobile apps and delivers orders across cities within the same day or in under an hour within a 10-kilometer pickup radius. End customers are able to live track our drivers via WhatsApp with chat and call functionality.
We do this for over hundreds of e-commerce brands, from large enterprises like Nedbank Avo, SAB, and Liquor City, all the way down through to entrepreneur and influencer-run brands looking to have a killer delivery experience in order to compete with the big players. Over the past few years, we've been able to create 30 full-time job opportunities, as well as thousands of gig opportunities with thousands of drivers doing thousands of deliveries every month.
In the last 12 months, we were able to pay our drivers over 3 million rand in earnings. Our revenue has grown by over 250%, and we are now doing over 700K in revenue per month. If we were to win the Nedbank Pitch and Polish competition, we'd use the incubator program to strengthen up our internal business processes so we can scale more effectively and faster, and the 650K to hire a mid-level and a senior developer to bring the awesome features that we have in our roadmap to market sooner. Avi handles all our technology. Believe it or not, he's losing his hair faster than me. Thank you.
Good timing, gentlemen. Let's start with you, Monique.
Morning, welcome. So looking through the preparation pack that we were given, I noticed that your financial management practices are awesome. I love the fact that you're using pockets to go and save, whether it be for investments or what was the other one, is working capital pocket that you've got as well, which is really great. It's a wonderful practice for small businesses to actually do that. But looking through that pack too, what I've noticed is that your cost of sales is exceptionally high. So, your wages and your fuel, etc. And in this current economy and with the competitors in market, how are you going to reduce that?
Yeah, great question. So Avi and I knew when we were starting this company that it makes sense at scale. So we are very much a volume-based business. I'm glad to inform you that the financials have changed drastically since I've sent that deck. And as we scale in terms of number of deliveries, our margin, our unit economics increases. So we're achieving a much better, higher, around 35% GP compared to when our volumes are low.
Right. Okay,
Okay, so thank you for that. It's great. But what is it that separates you or distinguishes your business from all the other delivery models that are out there, delivery businesses that are out there?
Yeah, great question. So we specialize in quick commerce. You can almost think of us as in the middle between Uber and Courier Guy. So traditional couriers have done really well in servicing the e-commerce market, but customer expectations have changed. They want to order and get their products now. So we play in the fast, quick commerce space. So if you order from one of your favorite e-commerce shops online before 10 a.m., you'll get it that day. So we differentiate in speed, how fast the delivery is, and the trackability. You can see exactly when your order's arriving. You can live chat to the driver if you've got gate codes or any information you'd like to share.
You spoke about 250% growth. Over what period?
12 months.
12 months, all right. Just coming back to your growth trajectory, are you just in Gauteng? Are you national? And what goes through your mind when deciding what new territory to move into?
Yeah, so at the moment we're in Gauteng, so both Johannesburg and Pretoria. We've also got a hub in Cape Town, so those are the two major regions for e-commerce in South Africa. As Avi mentioned, we've got over 100 customers that are integrated using Breaze for delivery at the moment. As soon as we're getting all their data in terms of where their deliveries or orders are coming from, as soon as we get the right volume to open up in Durban, we'll pull the trigger based on the data that we have.
And the benefit that we have is that because we're a platform, we can literally scale anywhere in the world with a localized set of drivers. However, right now we're just solidifying our technology and we're honing down our customer experience, which we think we're doing quite well at.
Avi, Braden, thank you for your pitch. You may leave.
Thank you,
very
judges.
much. Cheers.
What are your thoughts?
I thought they presented very well. I think that so it sounds like a great business model that they have, and the technology. I'm not sure what they weren't specific in terms of what is it that they're going to invest in to scale further. And for me, the key issue is also about the driver risks. I didn't get to explore that.
Okay, good points. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's a good concept, that last mile delivery type service and the quick delivery. I just wonder about how they're going to stay competitive, because you've got, Amazon has just come into the country. You've got Takealot, who uses Courier Guy, and then you've got Uber Parcels. So you've got a lot of players in this industry, and how are they going to stay ahead of that curve?
I wrote down niche here because if you see what's happening in Europe right now, that 100 items at you within 15 minutes is happening. So you can go onto an app, and if you've forgotten, they've chosen 100 items, within 15 minutes it arrives at your home. So the whole world is moving to these dark shops with the 100 most forgotten items that people need, like they forgot bread or milk or those kinds of things. So it seems like they're going for that speed market, but that didn't come across strong enough. I don't think I didn't hear that. I heard it sort of. I didn't hear it specifically. They didn't speak to me about niche, because it is competitive.
It's very competitive.
Yeah.
And if I think of, the example that they give about Avo,
Yeah.
what makes Avo amazing is that they use the service where you can shop from multiple stores in a mall and
Yeah.
then get one delivery.
Uh,
You know, you have sort of a personal shopper that does it for you. But still, what differentiates you from anyone else, like Uber parcels?
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
Cool. Let's score, and then we'll find out.
Avi and Braden, how are you feeling?
Good. A little bit of nerves, but I think we crushed it. I was hoping for a golden buzzer, but we didn't get that.
Golden buzzer? Okay, but there's R1,000,000.
Straight to the final.
Straight to the final, yeah? So I take it that this is a pure walk of full confidence, right?
We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but I think we did well. You know, there's a lot of great contestants, so let's see what happens.
But in terms of your preparation, how was it preparing as a combo, as a combination, a duo?
Fortunately, we worked together for a long time, even before we started the business together. So oftentimes in meetings and boardrooms, we tag team. So it was really nice, but it's also challenging to squeeze it in 90 seconds.
So being from a sales background, you're the stronger pitcher.
I think, well, it depends who the audience is. Like if we're meeting, you know, CIOs who are very technical, Avi will crush that. But on the commercial side, selling to, you know, the business owner or the person who's going to be using the technology, I'll take the lead.
So for me, if Braden was speaking all the time, it's perfectly fine because he's more knowledgeable and has more experience with engaging with people asking those types of questions.
Breeze delivery, you delivered excellent pitches, and hopefully they'll be polished enough for you to have a great competition further.
Thank you, Khosi.
Khosi, yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Take care.
Well done, Braden and Avi. You only had 90 seconds to wow the judges, and somehow you even managed to throw a joke in there. I'm impressed. Now, our next contestant's business couldn't be more different to the last one. All the way from KwaZulu-Natal, allow me to introduce Xolani Nombenu of XTLS Dreadlocks Specialist. Good luck in there, Xolani.
Morning, judges.
Welcome. How are you feeling?
Bit nervous.
Are
And
you
excited.
excited and nervous? That's a good combination. And are you ready for your pitch?
Yes, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pitch and polish.
At XTLS Dreadlocks, we are the premium dreadlock specialists. We assist black people to grow their natural hair longer without causing any harm to their hair and scalp. We wash dreadlocks, we twist dreadlocks, we style dreadlocks, we even convert relaxed hair to dreadlocks. I am Xolani Nombenu, the founder of XTS Dreadlocks. We have 3 branches in Durban, that is Umhlanga, Morningside and Seaview. Our revenues have grown from 257,000 in 2022, 531,000 in 2023, projected to go over 750,000 in 2024 and over 1 million rands in 2025. As per Motor Intelligence, the hair care industry is worth at 9 billion rands in 2024 and growing to 12 billion rands in 2029. As you can see, the potential growth for XTLS Dreadlocks is unlimited. With the right business systems and processes, XTLS can grow to 20 branches by 2030 and generate over 1.5 million rands in monthly revenues. With 20 branches, XTLS will be able to employ over 100 full-time employees, thereby playing our part in South African youth development, employment and empowerment. With the 650 from Pitch and Polish, 150 will be used to buy new equipment for our current branches, upgrade our security systems, and improve our operational management systems and processes, hopefully using the Flow Code software. The 350 will be used for business expansion, marketing and branding, sales and revenue increase. And the 150 will be used for long-term business sustainability, growth and diversification. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much. Right, let's start with you. Better?
I think that time goes by quickly, and your dreadlocks look really nice.
Thank
But
you.
can I ask you, why is it only for black people? Why is your business only for black people?
Because we deal with dreadlocks. So most white, we do have some people who are white who are doing dreadlocks, but they are less, it's about 2%. But mostly 90% of our market is black people. Because the main reason behind that is that, you see with dreadlocks, that's the only way the black hair can grow longer without putting any artificial hair or combing your hair. So that's why it's specifically on black people. but we do have some white people coming in and some Indians in Durban.
Yeah, right. Any other questions?
What led you to this business?
To the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Okay, from a early young age, I used to love dreadlocks. But then you know that most of the schools don't allow dreadlocks. So I used to do them only on December holidays. And then every January I cut them out. So I met a guy after I dropped out of varsity who taught me about dreadlocks. Then that's where my journey started with dreadlocks.
Monique?
I'm coming to one of your branches, going to try this dreadlocks out for
Yeah,
myself.
you're welcome. You're welcome.
The plans that you have to expand, if you didn't win this competition, what plans are you putting in place to expand to other regions or other areas?
Okay, for now, our main strategy is to open one branch every year since we don't have enough funding. So we open one branch, we grow the business and the market. Then when we get enough profits, then we open another one, and then we open another one. So we started in 2022. We opened our first branch in Seaview, and then we moved to Mhlanga because of the demand. So Seaview is on the south. So most of the people from the north were saying, no, it's too far. Then we had to move to Mhlanga. Then when we got to Mhlanga, the people in the central of Durban were complaining that both the branches are far. So we had to open in the center, which is Morningside. So our main strategy is just to open one branch every year. So if we win the pitch and polish, I'm sure we'll be able to open at least 2 branches every year.
What does it cost you to set up a branch?
It depends on the location that we get, because the main thing, it will be the rental shop that we get. You see, like for example, in Seaview, we got just a smaller place that accommodates about 3 stylists. So it cost us about less than 30,000 to open a branch on that side. But when you go to Mhlanga, it will cost you about 70,000. It's depending on the space also.
Okay, thank you.
So let me understand what is different. Why would I have to come to your salon or your shop to do my dreadlocks? Why couldn't somebody on the side of the road do it? What equipment do you need that requires a physical shop?
Okay, the first thing, when you go to the corners,
Yes.
the first thing they do, they don't wash dreadlocks. You just get there, they twist and they style.
Right.
So our clients are mostly businesswomen, people who are just on the higher LSM. So they don't like sitting on the road doing their hair, so they prefer professional setups.
Okay.
So that's where we come in. Our main thing is to just move from informal trading to make sure that we're in the mainstream.
What is your brand? Because I've got you down here as Cosmic Dreadlocks, but I see a different brand on your shirt.
Yes, Cosmic Dreadlocks is the company we set up,
Yes.
but the XTLS is trading as XTLS Dreadlocks.
And what does that stand for?
XTLS, it was the names for the founders. So that's Xolani, Temba, Lucky, and Swanel.
Okay. Last question. Your management and controls as you moving to more and more branches, how do you manage new branches, and what controls have you got in place that people aren't taking the money and putting it in their pockets and not in the till?
For now, most of the appointments, they go through me. So we're trying by all means to use the appointment system over the walk-ins. So when they go through me, then I can direct the clients to certain branches that they want. And then in the salon, we have a customer register where every customer must write down their details, because we have a software that we use, which we sometimes give our clients discounts if they come maybe about 6 times within 3 months. So most of our clients are informed that it's very important to write your name down, because if you don't, then you won't be able to get the discounts if needs be.
Great. Xolani, thank you. You may leave.
Thank you.
All right. What did you think?
I like it.
Huh?
I think it's just a honest to goodness business. It's just, and I like the way that he's tech savvy and he's using technology and tools to actually enhance his business. He's thinking about processes. He's putting processes in place. It's not just, I like it. It's just a good business. Comes across as a
I'm
good.
not sure what he's going to use the 650,000 rands for, quite honestly. I mean, I think they might, I just didn't, he mentioned something about security, and I know that it's about opening new business, but I didn't get the sense, it's not clear in my head what, I like the fact that they offer, a professional setup for, they're clear about who their target market is and what they like, what those people are looking for. For instance, I was looking. If he had said we're gonna have an app where it's not a cash business anymore, it's all app, all like digital money or whatever stuff like that. Because I think that's the kind of service those kind of people want. They don't want to be carrying cash and that stuff. And maybe even traveling to people's homes or whatever, doing it in people's homes would be an added kind of soft life feature. So yeah, I think it is a niche business. It is for those people that have dreads. And they seem to, but I just didn't know how the money was going to be used.
Okay. I liked his presentation. I thought it was very good. It was just it was organized, very well organized presentation. I agree. When he said security, I was thinking that's quite a weird thing to use 650,000 for, and exactly to your point around how you would use it to expand. Is it rent deposit? If so, then just say that, or fit out. But I think we need more of that. But this is SA business.
Yes.
Yeah,
And for me, it's that simple authenticity.
Yeah.
That it is. It's not. He's not trying to be innovative or like.
But yet I wrote down here he's thoughtful.
He's thoughtful.
He's
That's
thoughtful.
It.
He's thoughtful about the business.
I would have liked to have. That's why I asked him, why is it limited to? I think there's opportunity because there are people that are not necessarily black that do dreads. At least I've seen them, and I think that could be a differentiator to say, whilst 80% of our clientele are black, but we also are, providing, attracting, and kind of so that those people that may not black, that it's the one place where, we're targeting them, and that differentiates them somehow from others. And I think that could give some little bit of flair or excitement or talkability about them. Because right now, it's just when I say just, I'm not disparaging, but it's a dread business, lock business for those. So there's a way in which it's kind of humdrum, but it would be exciting for it to have like a little bit of flair, that we also have 10% of our, and we're really excited about it, we want to grow it, and as a result we have these specials for them, or this whatever, this is what we've learned about that kind of hair, and this is how we are, and we're the only ones who offer a professional service in dreadlocks for non-African hair, or whatever.
Well, let's score.
Xolani,
Yebo njani?
ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphileka.
Excellent. And you're fresh from the pitching arena. Tell me, how do you feel?
I feel a bit relieved. I've been preparing for the pitch for the whole month. But
The whole month
since I've been starting. So it's been every day practicing.
After a month of practicing, you were polishing that pitch then, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's good. And you also knew your figures and you quoted them. Tell me about your business expansion. You're looking to open up a branch every single year. What inspired that?
Yeah, it's because you see, there are many people who wants proper places to do dreadlocks. As you know, most of the dreadlock specialists are informal. They are working on roads. They don't have proper places to work. So that's our main aim, to open one branch every month. Every year, our strategy is to be in Durban, Johannesburg, and Cape Town. So now we already started with Durban. We have 3 branches. That's enough. So the next time we open, it will be Joburg. Yeah.
Your pitch was on lock. You practiced for a month. Xolani, I'm wishing you all the best for the rest of the competition, sir.
Thank you so much.
Good job, Xolani. While it's not a service I personally would have much use for, It's a very interesting concept, and it was a great pitch. The judges seemed impressed too, and that's no easy feat. With that, the pitching part of the evening is done, and there's only one thing left to do. That's right, it's time for our viewer competition. If you want to be the lucky person going home with a 5,000 Rand Avo Super Shop voucher from Nedbank and a strategy mentorship package from Breaze Corp, which includes a month's access to Flowcode business scaling software, listen up. You'll need to answer 2 easy questions. Question number 1. In which province does Xolani's business operate? And question number 2. Go online to flowcodepowered.com and tell us what the Flowcode workshops are called. To enter, send us a WhatsApp with your name and the right answers to 066 232 7355 before midnight. All the correct answers will go into a random draw, and we'll be in touch with the winner before 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We'll also post the winner's name on social media later this week. Hurry up and enter now. That wraps up our episode for tonight. I hope to see you again next week Tuesday for the last 2 pitches from the yellow group. And of course, the elimination. Yikes. Goodbye from me, Khosi Khalil. I'll catch you on the pitch side.